Welcome back to Cape Chronicle. I'm Mike Renick. An important water initiative is on the ballot this year. To help explore the specifics, our Assistant City Manager Trevor Pulley and Public Works Director Casey Brunke. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So this is a big initiative coming up on November the 5th. This show is all about elections. So tell us just briefly about the initiative. Generally speaking, we know that it's a vote by the citizens of Cape Girardeau to increase monthly water bill, I guess, at best way to describe that. And that goes to infrastructure for increasing water supply, correct?
Correct. Yes. So what we are asking for on November 5th is an increase to water rates throughout our city of Cape Girardeau. For 89% of our customers, that would be $8 to $14 per month. That increase is needed to expand and update our water treatment plant, to improve our distribution system, and for the city to continue to provide safe and clean water to our residents. That's our first and foremost priority, obviously, but we've got an aging system and we have a big system, and our rates just simply aren't keeping up with the improvements that we need to make.
And Trevor, I mean, the water is clean. I mean, it's not a clean water issue.
No, the quality of our water system is excellent. It's our quantity. We need more water produced inside the city. The city is growing, developing. We have approximately 40,000 people inside the city limits living. But on a given day, during the daytime, we may have up to 100 to 110,000 people inside the city limits working in education, hospitals, shopping. So the water quantity is what we need more. The quality has always been good. Our quality is not in question. We will always make sure the water here in the city of Cape is excellent. We just need to be able to produce more as development goes and as people move in the area, and it's what we need to keep up with the demand.
And the increase will just go to improved infrastructure? I mean, is that
Yes,
a simple way to describe it?
we have a plan outlined for what we would like to use it for. The city has already come up with $9 million worth of funds for some critical projects that we need to do now, and we're currently working on those, and we expect those to be online late next spring, early summer. Beyond that, we have some expansion at the water treatment plant that we need to make to continue to produce additional water. And we need to make some improvements to our distribution system. We have over 330 miles of distribution mains here in the city, and that encompasses 30 square miles. And some of those mains have been in the ground since the late 1800s. So we have some work we need to do, and we have a plan to be able to do that with hopefully the water rate increase.
If the increase doesn't pass, what does that kind of mean for the citizens of Cape Girardeau?
Well, we have some projects we need to do. We're spending $9 million on our first projects, our lime feed systems, and our pipe galleries. That is going to be online next year. We have some large projects, a fourth chain or fourth clarifier for the quantity problem. We'll have to cut back. Our quantity issue will still be the problem. So we'll do small emergency projects and small projects as we move forward. We're not going to be able to provide the large number of gallons we need. And as we move forward, if we have main breaks, if we have other more quantity issues, we may have to conserve water, such as your parks, such as you watering your lawns, and just your wants may not always be what we need.
So some of those things that we may take for granted that water is always available for, you mentioned lawns, pool, whatever the case may be, might see that limited.
Yes, sir.
So I know there's some opportunities for the public to tour the plant, the water plant, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. We are holding every Friday at 2 o'clock open for people to come and tour the water treatment plant. All they have to do is call 573-339-6747. We'll take down your name so we know who's coming, but we are happy to take anybody that wants to come through our water treatment plant and give them a tour.
And so what will that tour look like? What will they be exposed to?
So they will see exactly how we treat the water. We pipe the water to the facility, but once it gets there, they will be able to see exactly all the treatment processes it goes through until it goes back out into the system. And it's quite interesting, and it's not a simple process. So
Sure.
I think people might be interested to see that.
It may help some people to think that we do have an older plant. They think, well, it may be not in good shape. Our plant is in very good shape. We don't need new concrete. We don't need new walls. We don't need new offices. We need the new technology to be able to produce more water. We need the new insides. And that's what we're wanting to do the projects for, is to produce more water with what we have.
There's discussion about the source water, and that's becoming more difficult to properly maintain, I guess. And so this initiative is to help maintain it in a way that supply stays to where it's at.
Yes. For those that don't know, in 2012, the city got off Mississippi River water, and we now have well water as our source water for our potable water. For a decade, that well water was awesome, amazing, easy to treat. But over the last several years, there's naturally occurring properties in groundwater that we have seen increase, which makes it more difficult to treat. So that treatment process takes a little longer, which is another reason why we're not able to push as much water through our facility as we would like to. But with our lime system upgrades and our filter gallery upgrades, we should be able to produce more through there. And then hopefully getting that fourth treatment train on in the next few years or so would really set us up well for the foreseeable future.
So November 5th, it's a big day. It's a big day for many different reasons, but it's really a big day for kind of the future of Cape Girardeau and the infrastructure that we have here. What's the best way for citizens to find out more about this and to get the facts about what's facing them on that vote?
We've pushed out stuff on our city website, citycapegirardeau.org. There's updates on that daily. We have information on just different things about the water projects, other projects all too. There's contact information. Also, you can submit emails to the city, and we will answer those questions. Or you can also contact us at the city anytime you want to City Hall and speak with Casey, myself, or anybody else that's got a question about the water system. And our tours at the water plant are going very well. If you have a large group that several of you would like to come visit at one time, please call the number, schedule a tourist, not just at one time. We will arrange time for you all to come out and tour the plant and just see how it works and see our plant is very clean, very well run, very well kept. We just need some new technology inside to produce more water.
Okay, guys, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you for joining us for Cape Chronicle. The program is a collaboration among the Department of Mass Media at Southeast Missouri State University, the City of Cape, and River Radio. Executive producer is Anthony Shear, and I'm Mike Renick. Thank you for watching.